Awesome. Hey everyone, welcome to our show here. Danielle, Banda with Shop LC, and I'm so happy to have you because earlier we actually were broadcasting live from our Gem Fest event, and that was super cool. So now we're gonna go ahead and do loose gemstones, okay? So I'm very excited about this. Guess who's still in the house? DJ! DJ, our very talented producer, and my good friend DJ is here. So very excited to have him, always great working with him. And he's put together a whole gemstone show. And when I say loose gemstones, I mean literally the whole show today is gonna be loose gemstones. Now, I wanna let you know, Shop LC actually offers the ability to help create your vision in your head, whatever you think your loose gemstone could grow up to be, whether it's a pendant, whether it's a bracelet, whatever the case is, we can help you create that into something that is a real jewelry piece, and that's pretty substantial, okay? So I'm excited about that. A lot of these pieces are going to have your accredited Gemological Institute ID report, which is awesome because you're going to have that third-party authentication that it is the real deal, okay? And I'm also excited because not only, I mean, if you want us to create a jewelry item for you out of these gemstones, I mean, that's perfectly fine. But even if you don't want us to create, one of those, then, you could have a loose gemstone just for display. That'd be perfectly fine as well. So with that said, you're going to want to pay attention to the show. DJ has set up some gem-filled emeralds. We have some Morofino rubellite. We have some Genepapo andesite. We have turquoisite. We have natural chrome speen, which actually I haven't had that one in a while, so I'm excited about that. And then we also are going to have Maropino morganite. We have some tanzanite. We have some Ceylon blue sapphires. We have Petruki kunzite. We have vivid tanzanite. Well, I haven't had a vivid tanzanite in a while, actually. Patagiba tourmalines, which is so cool. And then we even have a Palmaris pink morganite, and that one is super beautiful, okay? So with that said, stick with us for the whole show. We are going to continue to offer you great deals because, hey, Gem Fest is going on right now, okay? We're having a lot of fun around here, I'll tell you that. And we don't want you guys to miss out on deals even here on the live stream. So on the live stream, we're going to give you a 25% savings. But the thing is, it's only if you use that special promo code LIVE25, LIVE25, okay? So that, I guess, promo code is going to be displayed down in the chat below, okay? You can always go back and reference it. I do like to tell people that it is going to be kind of a deal where you need to not put any spaces in between that word live and the number 25, just because sometimes the system gets a little confused, technology. So just don't put a space right here. Just kind of squish it all together. And then if you use that at your at your checkout, then you're going to be able to get in on the 25% savings. The reason we offer that is because we love you and we're so grateful that you're hanging out with us. So that's really awesome, and take advantage of that. Sometimes it's going to be higher percentage, sometimes it's going to be lower. It just kind of depends. But overall, we are going to be able to, be able to get you some really great deals starting with that promo code. Now, the other great deal that we're going to have, is your budget pay. Okay, your budget pay is going to be no interest. That's a big deal. No interest. We have no credit cards. We have no credit checks, and no approval process. So basically, if you sign up, then you're really just going to be good to go already. And that's awesome. Okay. So take advantage of that. We also have free shipping on your online orders of over $50, which is really great. And that's, I would say those are just maybe 3 of our biggest, I guess, incentives here when it comes to your Shop LC low cost opportunities. Okay. But we have a lot more, promise you. Okay, that's kind of, as I like to say, the name of the game. So we're going to have all those great deals. We also have a 30-day inspection period, on all your items, unless it's a clearance item, okay? So that's great because you're going to be able to have that confidence that what you're buying is going to be something that you're going to appreciate for you or your loved one. And if it's a clearance item, it's kind of all sales final because it's as absolute low as we've ever seen it before. We've never seen the price that low, and that's a big deal. Okay, so lots of good things happening here. As you can tell, we do accept Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, PayPal, Google Pay, Apple Pay, and as of maybe a couple months ago, we actually added ShopMoney. So that's, in case that's going to be more of a convenient method for you, and that's going to be something you can try out. And that's awesome. And we have a personal shopper number. It's basically like a resource you can call if you need help finding your payments, or finding what kind of, I guess, first of all, what the deals are, a little bit more of an elaboration of what the deals are, if you need help splitting your payments across multiple cards, and if you need help maybe finding your right ring sizes for certain pieces and other shows. Of course, here we have the loose gemstones. So in this case, you could call your personal shopper number if you're like, hey, Danielle said something about that, you know, I could design my own jewelry piece, and then they'll help you out. They'll be like, yeah, that's right, and they'll tell you how it works. They'll tell you what to expect, that kind of stuff. Okay, so that's awesome. Keep that in mind. 888-835-2237. Okay, so put it in your phone contacts. I actually have it in my favorites list. You guys already know this. I've said it lots of times with my mom, my dad, a local pizza place, and then Shop LC. Okay, so that's awesome. Now, the other thing I want to let you know is that we actually are really, really proud because we have a program called Your Purchase Feeds. I'm always very touched to be able to talk about it. There were a couple of times in my life where I actually had to go to the food bank because I was struggling and I didn't have easy access to food. I just did it. It was a hard time in my life. And the reason I went there is because I knew it existed, because when I was growing up, my parents taught my brother and sister and I how to volunteer at places like that and other places. So I grew up volunteering. I used to stack the shelves. I used to clean out the warehouses. I used to like dust off the cans. I would pick up donations. I would organize donations. I would serve food. I would do a lot of stuff with my brother and sister and my mom and dad. And so it's really nice as an adult to be able to come and work for a company that that kind of has that same mentality about giving back, you know? So I appreciate that. Basically, we work with incredible nonprofit organizations. There are going to be I guess, what's the word I want to use? There's no reason to to turn away a child, or pretty much any adult, but in this case a child, for lack of funds when you're talking about a basic necessity like food. Okay, I always like to reference Baloo from the Jungle Book. It's a really great movie. There's a song that's called The Bare Necessities. And I always love it. Just the bare necessities of life. It's a really good song. Disney. And basically it reminds me that as humans, we have our bare necessities that we need. We need air, we need water, we need food, like stuff like that, you know? So that's it's really great that we're going to be able to give back like that. Okay, so that's there. The other thing that I want to let you know is that we also don't believe in food waste, so we are going to be donating the leftover food to no-kill shelters, animal shelters that are local to the area, whether it's in India or in the US. Okay, so that's awesome. Now, with that said, read up more excuse me, about this program at shoplc.com. By the way, shoplc.com has a lot of great things on there, like information about our Gem Fest, like information about our loose gemstones, like information about our clearance items, dollar auctions. That's always very good. I'm always obsessed with the dollar auctions. You guys probably have beaten me out of a lot of deals there, because then I get busy on the live streams or on TV, and then I forget to move my bid up. But either way, we have a lot of good stuff there. Jewelry items, decor, home products, beauty products, a lot of stuff. Okay, so that's great. The other thing I want to let you know is that we have an app. It's Android friendly, it's iOS friendly. You can put it on, maybe your tablet, your smartphone, your iPad, something like that, and then always stay in the know when you're on the go. Okay, and with that said, you should also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, and then please feel free to join that Facebook VIP page. Okay, it's on Facebook. We have grown in membership. There's really no need to have to do anything special for the membership. You just basically sign up and then you're good. Kind of like your budget pay, right? And that's really awesome. So take advantage of that, please. You're gonna love it, and you're gonna be really glad to be able to know that you have a community of Shop LC lovers who love great deals without spending a lot of money, because we all work very hard for our money and we don't want to have to spend more if we don't have to. Okay, So with that said, thanks so much for being here. Again, loose gemstones is what we're talking about today. And we're gonna get into the first item, okay? Del Cop, Gamey, hey everyone, Alu Barika, welcome guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We're gonna go ahead and hop into the next item, okay? So what does that look like? Well, it's actually gonna be a quad A piece, which is very impressive. And you know what? The whole show, spoiler alert, the whole show is quad A pieces. So that means nothing but the finest grading on every single one of these gemstones. That is not easy to do, okay? And we're bringing you super low costs on these, okay? So Gemfield Emerald, a quad A piece, right? So let's see here. This is gonna come certified and appraised. Excuse me. You're gonna have two different cuts. You're gonna have the oval cut, and you're also gonna have the pear shape. Unfortunately, we're low in stock on both of these, okay? We only have 5 left of the pear. We only have 6 left of the oval. So each one of these is gonna be a full-on carat. Each one of these is gonna come with your case, which is nice. You can keep it in there until you know what you want to do with it. Some people like to just display their gemstones. Some people like to keep them in the case so that they can have a really nice collection. Some people like to create them into your fine jewelry, whatever it is. Or maybe you want to gift it. Maybe you want to resell it. I don't know. Maybe you want to get it insured. You can always get it insured. Actually, here at GemFest today and tomorrow, we're going to have appraisals offered at nominal costs. So this particular appraisal was done literally last month, so it doesn't need any updating, but this is good and good for you, okay? It's a 5-star piece, a quad A piece, very impressive. You order it today, you'll probably get it delivered the 18th, 19th, or 20th, around there. And it's an elegant silhouette, okay? It's also going to have a lot of movement. It's a rich emerald green, so it's going to capture the beauty of nature. It's going to capture the beauty of success. It's going to capture the beauty of kind of just the world around you. You know, it reminds you to kind of ground and stay grounded, which is really beautiful. Here you're going to have some facets that are going to show off the flashes of light. You're also going to have overall a really beautiful kind of north-south orientation. It's very elongating on the finger, unless you want to use it as earrings. Get 2, that'd be perfectly fine. You can use it on a bracelet. I mean, you name it, we'll help you create it, okay? You're gonna have some natural inclusions here because it is gonna be your emerald, so that's awesome. And those are basically gonna be like your little fingerprints for the emerald, really showing the unique identity of it, okay? So that's great. Some people actually like to call this the gemstone of spring. Some people like to call it the gemstone of spring. Why? Because it has that spring color, and it just kind of, it stands out. It's a little bit different, you know. Green is always going to be a symbol also of like renewal and growth and things like that. I always like to say that even if things are the same around you, you still have a lot of opportunities for that renewed mindset, which I think is beautiful. So definitely get in on this. It is striking. I mean, it would look great with platinum. It would look great with gold. A lot of different metals. And then you have basically an heirloom quality piece. So yeah, get ready for this. This might be the dream design you were looking for. It's about $6,000, but we're giving it to you for 87% off, and that's actually going to be $779.99. So if you use the Live 25 promo code in the budget pay, then you're getting it for $116.99, and that's going to be over the course of 5 months. So a really wonderful design. This is your first option. Like I said, pear shape, oval shape, it's up to you. So do yourself a favor, tap at the top of the screen here, and you're going to be glad you're going to be glad to be able to own this. Okay. So like I said, if you have any questions, call your personal shopper number, 888-835-2237. And also you can always comment down below. DJ and I are here. We're at your service. We're ready, here, and willing to help you guys out with any questions that you have. And that's the beauty of being live. It's one of our favorite reasons that we do go live. So yeah. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to an Orofino Rubellite. So here's the deal with that one. It's obviously a beautiful gemstone. Oh wait, no, for a second I was going to say something, but it was for the Arista Rhodolite Garnet. Never mind. Okay, just ignore me. Now, this is a quad A piece, okay? Again, certified and appraised. This is actually going to sit at 2 carats, okay? And it looks like we only have 27 of them left. After 27, we're just not gonna have any more. But it is a gorgeous design. Let me see. Okay, so this is a classic oval cut. It really is always going to be around, which is good. An elongated shape, just like the Cadrum's Ambient Emeralds that we saw earlier. So it's going to create some really elegant proportions. Rich rubelites, okay? Really rich rubelites, and that's something super, super special. Some people call this like a raspberry tone. Some people call this like a red tone. I mean, cranberry, I don't know. Pigeon's blood red. It's more of a ruby kind of color, but still, you know, very gorgeous. You might have a little bit more of the pink development in an autophenols rubelite. This is going to be very soft. It's going to be very elegant. You're going to have something that really remains beautiful even in the brighter lighting, and something that has a really strong visual presence, okay? So that's pretty cool. But rounded edges softens it out. You have beautiful facets inside. You have the displays of the outstanding transparency for the natural rubelite, which is very impressive. And I mean, it's just a quad A. So obviously you're going to be able to showcase the exceptional saturation, the cut, the clarity, all that good stuff. And rubelite is going to be a really wonderful gemstone that kind of has a symbol of like, or a symbolism, I guess I could say, of like, you know, passion and vitality and confidence and things like that. So very gorgeous, equally dramatic in the daylight as well as the nighttime. Maybe this is your cocktail ring, maybe this is your solitaire pendant. I mean, it's up to you, right? But very luxurious, wonderful styling, something that is romantic, something that is powerful, something that can be great for gentlemen or ladies. A pretty good size if you ask me. In this oval, it's about just under a centimeter in the height, and it is designed by nature. We didn't design this, okay? God designed the earth, and the earth designed this, and all we did was polish it up and then give it to you, okay? So you are the next designer in that field, right? It's like from God to the earth, and then from us to you. So you're the next designer in this, okay? It is truly an honor to be able to design you would, okay? So it's a true heirloom statement piece. It is really a good one. This is about $5,500 and beyond. We're going to be giving it to you for 75% off. So that's actually going to be $1349.99. If you use the Live 25 promo code with the budget pay, then that's going to fall to be $202.49, and that's over the course of 5 months. Okay, so really awesome. And I'm excited that we have this. Everyone needs a beautiful red gemstone like this. It's kind of one of those must-haves, you know? Okay, don't forget we have our sizzling summer clearance going on right now. If you're watching on the broadcast side and you order something online, you can always use that code FRYYAY for free shipping. And we just have a lot to love. We do. The next piece that we're going to have is actually going to be a Genepapo and a Slite, okay? It is a beauty, absolutely. This is going to have your accredited Gemological Institute ID report, and it's going to be a cushion cut free size, and you have 4 carats. 4 carats here, okay? So, looks like we're only going to have about 3 of these left. It sits at about 1.5 centimeters as far as that height, and then about 1 centimeter as far as the width. And honestly, to be able to have a large 2 carat freeform size like this, I think it's an honor. I think it really is going to be something that combines the soft corners with that geometric profile, something that really creates an immediate impact. You have really beautiful broad facets as well, and it's just an earthly kind of color, you know? Maybe some people call it an olive color, maybe some people call it like a I don't know, like a mossy color maybe. You have some golden tones in there. The color is going to shift as the gem moves, and andesite is actually interesting because it's going to be famous for some pleochroism. So yeah, that's awesome. You have a warm champagne highlights in here. It's going to look good against pretty much any other gemstone, especially if you have maybe citrine or turquoisite. And that's when you're going to notice again the olive kind of green maybe mixing in there a little bit. It's a little mossy, so really beautiful. Some people say that they see more of like a chocolatey kind of tone in this, or a coffee tone. That's perfectly fine too. I mean, everyone sees something different, but it is a soft, almost like a pillow shaped cushion, okay? Really beautiful, feels very luxurious, pretty large face up value if you ask me. Gentlemen, you could wear this or have this, collect this. Ladies, you could do that. It's definitely going to present the premium material. And the thing with Jenna Papo is that it stands out because it is going to be highly desirable among a lot of the collectors, okay? So very good. No matter what hue that you're going to see, that's great. And the thing is that also you're going to get something that might even look especially good in maybe your yellow gold. Maybe you pair this up with your platinum. I mean, there are a lot of different opportunities to be able to turn this into something. But like I said, don't worry if you can't necessarily make this into a jewelry item. You can always just collect it. You can always just keep it. It comes in the case, okay? It comes in the case, so that's great. And the thing is also, it looks especially elegant. It just does. So get in on this. This is modern rarity. This is definitely an earthy kind of inspired situation. Very sophisticated, especially an alternative to maybe some of those more common gemstones. And so you're really going to be able to get in on an unforgettable conversation piece. People are going to be asking you about this. People are going to be, just celebrating the nature's artistry in a piece like this, okay? But like I said, we only have 3 left, unfortunately. Your Jenna Papo and a slight. So get in on this. It's going to be your 4th item of the show. And if you have any questions, just go ahead and let us know. Call your personal shopper number, 888-835-2237, okay? So good stuff there, guys. Again, Shop LC is here, coming to you on GemFest. At GemFest, it's a really great day. It's located here at our Studio Austin headquarters, where the event takes place. So feel free to come on over, and yeah, if you could still make it, maybe tomorrow, that'd be great. If not, like I said, we will always let you know when the next one's gonna be. All right, so now we're gonna talk about your natural chrome sphene. Now, your natural chrome sphene is going to be a quad A piece as well. And your natural chrome sphene is going to be a 2-carat gemstone, okay? So I actually haven't talked about your natural chrome sphene in a while. It's been a little bit. This is actually going to hold a certification that was done in February, so that's great. It says chrome sphene octagon faceted. Okay, and then it also says excellent cut grade, eye clean clarity grade, and it says a quad A, so you know you're getting something super special. Now, the other thing I want to let you know, oh, and by the way, you already know that that's going to be great for insurance purposes or state sales, all that kind of good stuff, so you have that whenever you're going, right? And then the thing is, this is going to be, again, that pillow-shaped kind of cushion cut, so you're going to have a little bit of the cropped corners there, and then you're also going to have those fabulous facets that are going to look super, super good, especially behind. So I'm really excited that we have this, especially because we are going to have it offered in your round shape, and then we are going to have it offered in your octagon, so it's going to be up to you, which one you want. Both of them are certified and appraised. Only 7 left in your round, I would say maybe only 4 left in your octagon, but it really holds a lot of beauty. It's a magnificent cut, okay? Again, you're gonna be working with 2 carats here. Remarkable visual impact, I am telling you. And you have a really elegant shape, okay? So the thing with the natural chrome sphene is that a lot of people might not even know that this gemstone exists. I mean, I don't know.
Danielle, I think you missed the Jenna Papo.
Oh yeah, no, I did that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all good. But you know what? I know I skipped the 5 still. That's still okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. All right, guys. So yeah, you have a really gorgeous color, and yeah, I think it's just something that stands out, especially because, like I said, it's going to be one of your more unique gemstones. So there's no way. Yeah, according to what I see here, oh, thank you. Because I wrote down one of my notes. I'm going to read it to you because I want you to understand how precious this gemstone is. I wrote down, this not only is going to have your premium transparency, but you're going to have something that has a statement vintage appeal. That's what I wrote down in my notes because I thought it was so, so special. Okay, so that's awesome. Really excited about it. And you're going to be able to get in on all that beauty, okay? So the thing is with this that you are going to be able to get in on something that has a little bit more of that generous green color, which is so beautiful. Very luxurious, very stunning, very elegant, precision cutting. You have the brilliance, and you have something that definitely can be your conversation piece. Okay, so super wonderful. And the thing is also that this also can be a collector's gemstone. All right, a collector quality gemstone at 2 carats like this is definitely going to be a wonderful kind of forever setting, which is awesome. And I think there's just so much to love about it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you about the retail. Actually, hold on, let me see something. So we know that the estimated retail value for this kind of gemstone is going to sit around $19,000, but I'm going to check something for you. I'm going to Google right here on my phone, natural chrome sphene, because I want to show you the first thing that pops up on Google. Okay. It says here, hold on one second. Hold on. Let me put natural chrome sphene price. Okay. So Google says that this can cost up to $1,500 a carat. Okay, I just Googled it, and $1,500 a carat, depending obviously on your size, your quality, your fire, that kind of stuff. And so why did I Google that? Well, the reason I Googled that is because I want you to understand exactly where this $19,000 price point is coming from. Okay, you're really getting something special. This is a gorgeous sphene. It has extraordinary fire. It turns heads. It really, really does. And it's a rich olive kind of gemstone color. Okay, so that's awesome. And this is definitely going to have, honestly, the sphene is going to have one of the highest gemstone dispersions that you've ever seen in the whole wide world. Okay, and that's pretty cool. You're also going to have those broad facets. You're also going to have something that is timeless, that is elegant, something that is beautiful in any metalwork, like I said, something that has exceptional gemstones, something that really displays that unique internal character. Okay, so this is awesome. It is a breathtaking piece. It is something that collectors are going to admire. It is a true hidden treasure of gemstones, and that's something that we fall in love with all the time. Okay, so a 5-star rated piece, and guess what? We're going to give it to you for 93% off. You're not going to have to pay that $19,000 retail value. Okay, and that's pretty good. So I'm very excited about this. And we're also going to be gifting this to you because you're taking advantage of that 93% off, which, by the way, is almost free. I'm just saying. Okay, but that means that you're going to be getting this for $13.49 and 99 cents. Okay, and that's awesome. So if I were you, I would take advantage of that. Take advantage of the promo code. Take advantage of the budget pay, and that's going to fall to be $202.49 over the course of 5 months. Okay, so yes, a lot of great things happening here, and you're gonna love it. Gentlemen, get in on this. Ladies, get in on this. Call your personal shopper number. Put this in your cart. Confirm your order. Get the budget pay. Do the Live25 promo code. And listen to Susan. Susan is a verified buyer here at Shop LC. Susan says this is a mesmerizing stone. Susan says, she says, I love my sphene ring. I turned this into a sphene ring. I could not afford the high quality stones. But when Tony showed us these loose gemstones on Shop LC, I bought a sterling silver ring that was the same size with a moissanite center. I'd never heard of this sphene before. This total would have cost way more. I did my research. This ring looks like it cost thousands and thousands of dollars. This is a beautiful stone. The pictures do not do it justice. If you ever wanted a sphene, do not hesitate to buy this one. So that's great. She left us a really lengthy review. I think that one's a really good review. So honestly, I back Susan up on this. It is a really great deal, and you're going to turn it into the masterpiece that it's designed to be for you. Okay, so yes, take advantage. $202.49 over the course of 5 months. You're going to be glad about it. All right, guys, so now we're going to go ahead and hop on into the next piece. Tap the top of your screen right here if you want some more info. And of course, feel free to ask us questions. DJ's in the house. I am in the house. We're here. We are at your service. We love you. We're here to support you and make sure that you know everything that you're going to need to know about your precious gemstones coming in this loose gemstone show. Guys, actually, I don't think I've ever done a full I don't know. Maybe I have. I don't think so, though. I don't think I've ever done a full loose gemstone show. I've done lots of shows where there are lots of loose gemstones, but I don't think I've ever done like a full loose gemstone show. I just don't think so. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited. I'm excited about this. So again, hop on these deals while you have them, okay? All right, now we're going to talk about your Moro Pinot Morganite. This is a beauty. Okay, good old H2O. All right, guys. When I say a beauty, I mean a majestic beauty. A majestic beauty. This is 9 carats. This is 9 full carats, okay? A quad A Moro Pinot Morganite cushion cut. So obviously comes with your certification appraisal. This was actually done in April this year, so you're fine there. You don't have to get it reappraised. What? This is sitting in at 1.5 centimeters in the height. 1.5 centimeters in the height? It's crazy, guys. So crazy. By the way, guys, thanks for hanging in there with me. I have a little bit of a throat situation, but all good. Okay, I appreciate you so much for hanging in there with me. Now, I want you to really hang in there with this gemstone. This gemstone, I am telling you, it is extraordinary. Do you own a 9 carat Moro Pinot Morganite? Because I don't. Actually, I'm going to be honest, I don't own a 9 carat gemstone at all. I really don't. So maybe you're in the same boat. Okay, I have some pretty high carat weight pieces because of Shop LC. I actually don't really own a 9 carat ring though, of anything, of any gemstone. So this is what you call your massive face-up value, okay? It is a breathtaking presence, I'm telling you. You're gonna have a soft, blushy hue. It is champagne. It has a lot to offer. You have broad facets. You have something that is highly regarded, okay? And the Morganite, that's going to belong to the precious beryl family. So if you love beryl family members, as far as the gemstones go, then you're definitely going to love this one. Now, anytime you have an oval cut, a cushion cut, it's always going to show off the most beauty for the Moro Pinot. Looks very luxurious. Definitely has a luxury kind of custom styling, I guess I could say, which is awesome. I kind of picture this with rose gold or maybe yellow gold, but hey, your heart's content, right? Whatever you want. Because it's certified and appraised, it is going to professionally showcase the dominance of the ring and prove that authenticity, and that's really awesome. It's going to be very flattering for all complexions, very flattering for all the outfits that you wear, no matter what the color is. It doesn't matter, okay? And that's awesome. Now, since I mentioned rose gold, because I think that's most of where our minds are going to go. I think for most of us, our brains are going to go towards the rose gold idea. But that's a very romantic pairing, okay? And that's awesome. So you're going to love it. This is vintage elegance. This is something that is a timeless elegance. This is something that is very unique. This is something that is an heirloom piece. This is something that represents compassion and joy and femininity and love and even fertility. A lot of people think that this is a stone of fertility, and I can see that. You know, it just kind of almost appears like it opens up the womb in a beautiful motherhood kind of way. You know, so there's something really special here. This is kind of a rare find, I'm going to tell you, because first of all, quad A, that's not easy to find. And then second, Moro Pinot Morganite, that's not an everyday gemstone. And then third, 9 carats. That's extremely hard to find all those 3 things in one piece. Are you kidding me? It's like an April Fool's joke, but we're not kidding. Okay, you're gonna have two options left in the cushion. You're gonna have 2 options left in the oval. That is it. After that, we're sold out. We're sold out. So get in on this one. Tap the top of your screen. Instead of $10,000, we're giving it to you with the Budget Pay the promo code for a $224.99 piece, okay? And that's awesome. All right, guys. So again, one last look here. Tap the top of your screen if you want some information. Parche, thank you so much for hanging out there with us. I hope I'm saying your name right. Really appreciate you, my friend. Thank you. Hopefully you enjoy loose gemstones, because the entire show is loose gemstones, my friend. We have emeralds, we have Orofino rubellite, we have natural chrome dioxide, we have Moro Pinot Morganite, we have, everything. Palmaris pink Morganite. We have a little bit of everything, so I think you're gonna like this show. Okay. One last look right here, and then we're going to go ahead and move on to a tanzanite. Everyone loves tanzanite. Now, this next piece is going to be a loose gemstone tanzanite. Like I said, we'll help you create this into anything you want, so no worries about that. And I will say this is also going to be certified and appraised, and this is also going to have you're quad A. You're gonna have a quad A opportunity here. 2.5 carats. That's a big deal. I'm just gonna say it's a big deal. So we have 2 left here that are gonna be in your octagon cut. Okay, and that's really, really special. Now I will say this. Let me see. Excuse me. Okay. So it says estimated retail value is going to be going for $5,200 range, around there. This was done in 2024, so it actually would be a good idea to get this reappraised, for example, here at GemFest today. But if you can't, make it to the next one, you get it reappraised then. But this is going to hold a value of $12,000 here on the gemstone. $12,000 gemstone. Why? Because tanzanite's a single source origin. Because tanzanite's mined from the Mount Kilimanjaro region, okay, from that gorgeous province. It takes a lot of that knowledge, and also sometimes the weather conditions make mining really hard. Sometimes the weather conditions just affect the mining process, affect the mining time frame, and affect the fact that you are going to get something that wasn't rushed, that wasn't, it follows all the rules that it needed to follow when it comes to the extraction, and all those things really play a big role. Like you could be the best athlete in the world, but let's say you play soccer in the World Cup and it's raining outside. I don't even know if they have games, I'm just saying an example. Then obviously it's going to affect your game, right? So here too, like there are so many things that affect the mining, and yet they come up with such a gorgeous gemstone. Okay, so it's really, really cool to be able to have something like this, and I think you're going to be so excited to own a piece like this. Wait a minute, hold on. Oh yeah, okay. Sorry, I was looking at my notes here and I got confused by one of my bullets. My bullet here, I reminded myself that this is actually considered 1,000 times rarer than a diamond. But why? Because of the location, because it is single source origin. Just like your turquoisite coming from Turkey, just like your certain gemstones coming from Larimar coming from Dominican Republic, stuff like that. Okay, Kajam, Zambian emerald coming from the Kajam mine, etc. So a really beautiful piece. Tanzanite usually is going to be a great unisex piece. This is 2.5 carats, remember, so really beautiful, falling at just above 0.5 centimeter. No, hold on. Actually, let me double check this real quick. Hold on. Okay. Oh yeah. 1 second. Okay. So this one, my eyes kind of tricked me on it, so I wanted to double check. Okay, yeah, I wasn't that off. So this is actually going to be just above 0.5 centimeter in the width, which is very impressive. Okay, and that's what we want to know, right? I mean, that's the beauty of the magic of tanzanite. It truly is a wonderful piece. So I'm excited. You're going to have pleochroism. So in some lighting conditions, you might see some blues. In some lighting conditions, you might see some greens. Some lighting conditions, you might see maybe even a little bit of a burgundy hue, which is crazy. I don't even know how to think about that. It's so cool. And it is going to be, again, 2.5 carats of this precious gemstone. The octagon shape is going to feel very refined. It has, let me see. Okay. It's going to have a table facet there. You have something large, you have something clean, you have something with exceptional clarity, and something that really stands out, okay? It really does. This is naturally going to display those colors, and you don't even have to worry about doing anything to make the gemstone look different. I mean, really, just the environment and the lighting that you're going to be surrounded in is going to be able to pull apart those colors naturally without you even lifting a finger. So maybe you're going to be at dinner wearing this in some form, and people are going to look at it and be like, oh, I like your blue gemstone. And then maybe the next second, the light's going to hit different, and people are going to be like, wait, weren't you just wearing a blue gemstone? Why is it purple now? And you can just have some fun with it. Like, that's the beauty of pleochroism, okay? It's a gorgeous, gorgeous design. I mean, you create this into a pendant, create this into earrings if you get to. This is coveted by gemstones gem collectors around the world. And you have something that is highly sought after by gemstone collectors, because colored gemstones in general, by even consumers, are very highly sought after. This is a beautiful, beautiful piece. Again, a geometric outline, but it feels very contemporary. And you have to understand, this wasn't created by man. This was not created by man. We did not dye this blue. We did not create this out of some random gemstone. No. God created the earth, and nature Nature is the one that created this beautiful treasure of a gemstone millions of years ago, before I was born, before you were born. Okay, so that's great. 88% off, that's great. Off of $12,000, that's great. And about maybe $1,500 once you take advantage of that first savings. Okay, so that's awesome. Now we're really happy about this because about $224.99 over the course of 5 months is going to be your final opportunity once you do apply the Live 25 promo code in the budget pay. Okay, so it's awesome. Definitely get in on this one. Tanzanite's one of those pieces that people fall in love with right off the bat, so that's pretty cool. And I think you're gonna love it. All right, so that's great there. We are going to go ahead and move on to the next piece. So tap the top of your screen if you want some more information. We'll help you out. Don't forget, this is going to be a low stock item. So yeah, I mean, not many left. Not many left at all. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So Tanzanite's gorgeous. We're going to go ahead and move on now to your Kajam Zambian Emerald. Now, your Kajam Zambian Emerald is always going to display natural inclusions, which is pretty cool. And this one's going to be certified this year, so you're good on that, no worries. It's a 2-carat piece, quad A size, or quad A grade, sorry. And unfortunately, it appears that we only have about 3 of these left, okay? Okay, it says estimated retail value about $5,600 going up. So that's good. And then it's about maybe $18,000 in the marketplace. But I'll get to that in a second because sometimes these can be really expensive, okay? But don't excuse me. Don't fret. We're gonna get you a good deal, promise. This is gonna be about 1 centimeter in the height, okay? And it really stands out. Now on these pieces, you're gonna notice kind of little fractures inside. Again, those are gonna be the inclusions, which is great. And in a piece like this, you're really gonna have something that I guess shows the natural beauty of what this is, right? It's a rich, how do I describe it? A rich forest green kind of color. It definitely radiates. You have that luxury, which is awesome. You have an oval cut here, which is timeless elegance. You have something where 2 carats is going to feature a massive opportunity of beauty. You have excellent transparency, which is always going to be really nice, especially when the light hits this. And something, like I said earlier, it's going to come straight from the Kajam mine in Zambia. Okay, I've never been there before, but we do have a lot of hosts that travel, and so I'm pretty sure a lot of our hosts have been there. But that mine is really famous because it is known specifically for producing one of the world's finest emeralds, and so it's pretty cool. But yeah, I think there's something really special here. And it's going to be the deep green color that you see here, okay? A crystal clean character. Super, super awesome. And because it's a quad A, not triple A, quad A, the best grading that there is, you're going to have basically premium material. Not every single gemstone is even going to be triple A. So to say that you have something that's quad A, I mean, my goodness, you're really getting on something special. So yeah, get in on this. This is going to be a prestigious Beryl family member. It symbolizes renewal and prosperity. Okay, it's definitely a face-up appearance, no matter what way you choose to wear this. So very gorgeous, looks regal, looks magnificent, looks rich in the color, and something that can possibly be a future family heirloom. Okay, so this is awesome. Again, this one's designed by nature over millions of years ago, so don't worry about that. But overall, it's a really wonderful opportunity for fine emeralds, okay? One of the world's most desired gems, and I'm telling you, I mean it, because your main gemstones, right? Diamonds, sapphires, emeralds, and rubies. You know, everyone wants an emerald. So get in on it now, and you're going to be glad that you did. Tap the top of your screen. We'll get you some more information. Okay. All right. Alright guys, don't forget the Live25 promo code LIVE25 with no spaces in between. Also don't forget the free shipping on your online orders over $50. And then don't forget that we do accept that Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, PayPal, Google Pay, Apple Pay, and then now of course we have added in that shop knife, so that's pretty good, okay? So that's awesome. Again, if you have any questions, call your personal shopper number. We're absolutely at your service, here to assist in any single way. And we are broadcasting live here from our studio headquarters on GemFest Day, so I'm excited. DJ, do you know how many GemFests you've been to?
I think it's my second or third one.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Okay, I'm trying to think how many I've been to. I'm not really sure. I believe I heard Chantal say that in total we've had like 10 GemFests or 11 or something. So it's really cool, guys, to be able to have an event like this. And that's awesome, okay? So I hope you guys can come next time. I'm telling you, it's going to be a great, great party. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and move on down the line. We have a Petroki Kunzite, okay? It's going to be a AAA grade Petroki Kunzite, 16 carats. And I have to say that again, 16 carats. Okay, hold on, I'm going to go back in the show. Our emerald was 1 carat. Our pink morganite was 2 carats. Our Odofino rubellite was 2 carats. Our Genepapo was 4 carats. Our natural chrome sphene was 2 carats. Our Marapino morganite was 9 carats. Our tanzanite was 2.5. Our Kajam Zambian emerald number 2 was 2 carats. And now you have a Petroki Kunzite, 16 carats. That is wild. That is unbelievable. Okay? So this is a good thing. You're getting something real juicy. Let me show you what this looks like up close and personal. As soon as I show you this accredited Gemological Institute ID report straight from 47th Avenue, New York, baby. New York City. Okay? That's awesome. According to this, it has about a $4,800 retail value. It was actually appraised and certified this January, so you don't have to get it reappraised for a while. Don't worry about it. Save your money. But whoa, hold on. Let me do an exact measurement. Okay, guys, this is a full-on carat and a full-on centimeter and a half. 16 carats, a full-on centimeter and a half. I mean, talk about something regal. This you could be the Princess Diaries, the princess from Princess Diaries. You could be the Queen of Genovia. I mean, this is beautiful. You have a 16 carat gemstone. And hold on, I'm just gonna do something real quick. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Yeah. So from what I see here, I'm kind of feeling the box. I'm kind of feeling it around. You have a, excuse me, you have a little clasp here so that this doesn't open up, which is great. And then you have the box that comes with it, so you keep it protected. And it feels very, like it feels sturdy, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to say, God forbid you drop this, like the case is going to protect it, okay? That's beautiful. You want to have that protection because you have about a $12,000 gemstone here, okay? Now, when it comes to the Petroki, it definitely catches immediate attention. I think because people see the soft lilac color, they see the lavender color, they see the pink. It's really beautiful. It has something with graceful elegance, broad facets. Yeah, this is the oval shape, which is awesome. Oh, you know what? This is an oval shape, but we also have it in the emerald cut. Okay, that's pretty cool. But again, a very delicate kind of pastel opportunity. Definitely has that wonderful face-up value, which is pretty cool. And also you're gonna have a really nice light transparency. I'm gonna take my flashlight on my phone real quick. I'm gonna show you. Oh, hold on. It wasn't even on. Oh no, I accidentally pressed record on my phone instead of flashlight. Okay, there we go. All right. Look at that color. Look at the way it looks under the light. This is exceptional. Again, you have that transparency. There's something really special about this, guys. I am telling you. This is a deal of a deal, okay? And kunzite is actually going to be a part of the spodumene family, okay? And the thing is, because it's already professionally graded and certified, you don't have to worry if this is the real deal or not. It really is going to have a wonderful, gentle, feminine color, I would describe it as. Different angles are going to reveal different shades of the pink and, of course, of the violet that you noticed there. And I think this would be gorgeous paired in your rose gold, in your gold, your silver. 16 carats is a pretty dramatic presence, so that's awesome. Make this a necklace, make this earrings, make this into your bracelet, solitaire. I mean, you name it, we've got you covered. Excuse me. And you're getting something that really holds true to that romantic elegance, okay? Which is great. Now, I'm going to tell you what. I think this could be elegant enough for maybe like a red carpet jewelry piece. I really do. It kind of reminds me of the Pink Panther, which I associate that as like just one of the most beautiful gemstones ever. Hold on. I have to check something. What stone is the Pink Panther? I don't even know. I'm asking Google. What stone? Because maybe it's a Pachoki-Kunzite and I didn't even know about it. I love that movie. Hold on. What stone is the Pink Panther? I just need to know. I need to know if it's a kunzite. Okay, it's a pink diamond, actually. Okay, you know what? I felt like I should have known that. It's okay. But this looks like it could be the Pink Panther. It really does, okay? This is broad. This is beautiful. This is a collector appeal because a lot of collectors are going to admire those larger gemstones, which is really beautiful. It's sophisticated. It's graceful. I mean, you got a lot to love, okay? This is definitely a rare find, I'm telling you. And if you choose to leave it in the case, if you choose to display, you choose to wear it, you choose to craft it into fine jewelry elegance, it's up to you. The point is that you really have something that's going to be brilliant and very naturally unique, okay? And that's great. So yes, this is a sophisticated, very graceful piece. This could be the heirloom quality piece that you pass down to your daughter, your granddaughter, okay? This is designed, again, by nature over millions of years ago. And the great thing is that it is a breathtaking collector's gemstone, I promise you, okay? So definitely continue to shop around for all our loose gemstones, but lock this one down while you can, because it's not every day you're going to have a certified, appraised, let me count, certified, appraised, quad A, Pachoki-Kunzite, 16 carats. That's 5 major appeal factors in one gemstone. Like, what? That is crazy. Now, hold on. We know that this gemstone could go for as low as $12,000, but let's see the high. I'm just very curious because this is, let me check, is this, okay, this is the highest carat weight gemstone that we have on this entire show. So I need to ask Google. Let me see. What is the most expensive Pachoki-Kunzite ever sold? Let's see. Okay. Okay, you guys, you've got to listen to this. So here we have a 16 karat quad A piece, right? Minimum value $12,000. The most expensive that we have seen in the world was actually, it belonged to Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, 47 carats, and it actually cost $410,000. Sorry, my brain kind of mixed up the numbers there for a second. So yeah, 410,000. Okay, and apparently Google says that President John F. Kennedy got it for him. That's crazy. We got it for her, sorry. That is crazy. So yeah, that's what I mean. These babies go for a lot of money. Of course, that's like the most extreme, right? 47 carats. But this ain't nothing to sneeze at. This is 16 carats. 16 carats. And you have 2 left only. This is going quick because people know the value. I mean, if you saw a mansion on the market, in the real estate market, I don't know, being sold for $200,000, wouldn't you be like, wait a minute, what is that? I want that. And then you would think, wait, is there something wrong with it? And then you're like, you look into it, right? Same deal here. You're like, wait a minute, why are you guys offering it at such a great price? Well, if the reason is because we have skipped the middleman. We have resources, we have networks, we have connections. We've been in the business over 40 years. We've been in broadcast over 19 years. We're giving it to you for 85% off that $12,000 minimum. So you're going to lock it down for $16.99.99, which is incredible. Okay? If you use the budget pay, okay, $340 over the course of 5 months. Use the budget pay and the promo code. All right, even better. $254.99 over the course of 5 months. This is the beauty, and like I said, this is the highest carat weight that we have on this whole show. So if you're interested, please take advantage as soon as you can. Okay? All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and move on. Tap this part of your screen here if you want some more information. We'll get that for you. Okay. So thanks so much for hanging out, guys. We're gonna go ahead and hop into the next item. All right. Our next item is going to be a Ceylon Blue Sapphire. So this is going to come straight from the depths of Sri Lanka. So that's pretty cool. I feel like these gemstones have just done so much traveling, more than I have. I'm jealous. But this is so beautiful. So like I said, it is going to be mined in Sri Lanka. It's a legendary gemstone region for a piece like this. It's about a $9,000 value. Okay. A rich royal blue aspect. It's going to draw in the light. It delivers that timeless sophistication. And this one was appraised last year, and actually in July. So you will want to get this one reappraised as soon as you can. But you don't have to spend money on the first appraisal. It's here. It's locked and loaded into the price point that we're going to give you. And we're not taking advantage of that. You're getting a good price for it. So this is going to be, let's see. Okay, this is going to be a 1/2 centimeter in the gorgeous oval. It is going to be, because it is a sapphire, it's going to have a registration of 9 on the Mohs scale, which is awesome. You have excellent transparency. You have beautiful brilliance. You have something super, super elegant. And that's awesome. Okay, this is again going to be one of your 4 precious gemstones, and this is coveted by a lot of people, especially like in royalty and royal public figures. I mean, this is an adornment. It really is, and it's stunning. Imagine this surrounded by your diamonds. People might think this is, let me see here. It's different than the tanzanite. So this is the tanzanite, has more of the blue. But this is going to be your Ceylon Blue Sapphire at the bottom, and it's more of that really stern, dark color, okay? But it's really, really beautiful. Imagine this, again, like I said, surrounded by diamonds, or, man, honestly, any gemstone it would look great with. But, yeah, this would be great with your silver, with your platinum, with your rhodium. I think there's a lot of opportunity here. It's a rich gemstone. You have a timeless appeal. Very good saturation. That saturation rather is going to bring about quite a luxurious depth. You have precision cutting here, which is going to maximize the sparkle. And I mean, this could be your something blue at your wedding, or your something blue for your loved one's wedding. This is very sophisticated. It is very versatile, and the fine Ceylon material is basically going to be very highly collectible. Okay. So, I mean, more than highly collectible if we're being real. But yeah, it is one of those pieces that it's considered a fine investment in color gemstones. I don't have to be a financial advisor to tell you that. The way I like to think about it is, I don't have to be a dentist to tell you that you should brush and floss your teeth. I don't have to be a doctor to say that you should eat healthy and move your body, right? So, same deal. I don't have to be the world's leading Ceylon Blue Sapphire expert to tell you that this is an investment piece. It just is, and everyone knows it. If you know your stuff, you know it, okay? Unfortunately, it looks like we only have 14 of them left, which is sad. Sad we don't have that many left. Sits in at 1.5 carats, okay? And like I said, it's a 5-star rated piece. So it's going to be going for about $12,000 as your baseline, and I always like to emphasize that is your baseline. It could be higher. We're giving it to you for 84% off, and that means $1,879.99. So use the Live25 promo code, use the budget pay. That's $281.99 over the course of 5 months. If you order today, you'll probably get it delivered the 18th, the 19th, the 20th, and 14 in stock. It's actually a higher quantity as far as that stock goes than some of the other gemstones, which is cool. So far it looks like we have a little bit more in stock of the premium pink morganite, the Odolfino rubellite, and yeah, and this one, which is your Salem blue sapphire. All right, good stuff there. One last look. Tap the top of your screen so you can get all the info. And we're ready to move on. All right, if you have any questions, comment down below. We'll help you out. We love that you're hanging out here with us on this beautiful Friday. Use the code FRYAY on your app so you can get free shipping, which is great. And we're going to talk about turquoisite. So, just like this Salem blue sapphire is going to come from Sri Lanka, then your next gemstone is going to come from only one place, and that's going to be turquoisite. So let me see what this looks like. Okay, your ID report is going to be from April this year, which is good. That's fine. You don't have to get it reappraised just yet. It certifies that this is a square cut, square cut 6 carat quad A, excellent color grade, eye clean clarity grade, and a color changing phenomenon. So just like we talked about, that turquoisite was going to have your color changing aspects, well, so is this turquoisite. Sometimes it's going to look mossy, sometimes it's going to look green, sometimes it's going to look, I don't know, just different than that. And that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm really excited that we're able to offer you a beautiful gemstone like this that is certified and appraised. This is going to be okay, on the or in the actual height, which is great. And then you're also going to be getting something that is going to sit in at a massive 6 carats, like I said. So yeah, very geometric presence, very beautiful elegance. The step cut facets make this a little bit more mesmerizing. You have kind of those cropped corners to make this a more rounded out feel. Timeless brilliance, absolutely. Quad A is definitely going to showcase that premium material. And I mean, you have something that really highlights a lot of symmetry in any way that you slice this up. So it is gorgeous. Clean architecture. It feels very luxurious. It's a dramatic kind of maybe like pendant style because of that color changing aspect. Looks exceptional if you do pair it up with other gemstones. The Asher cut is going to be that really brilliant kind of vintage glamour. And you have fine craftsmanship, very, very visible here. And that's really beautiful, you know, something that it really showcases the natural artistry of a gemstone. This is not just an ordinary gemstone. This is one of those pleochroic gemstones, just like your tanzanite. So that's awesome. Actually, it has those two things in common with. Actually, it has several things in common with tanzanite. Wait a minute. So tanzanite and turquoisite are both they're both colored gemstones. They're both single source origin. They're both pleochroic. I mean, they're both going to be those that look best with facets, unlike, for example, your Larimar, you know. And this is especially a wonderful centerpiece for the neckline or for your collection. I'm telling you, it's a one-of-a-kind piece. So, yeah, very wonderful, about maybe $15,000 retail, but we're going to be giving it to you for 85% off. And if you do use the Live25 promo code in the budget pay, then you're going to get it for $337.49, okay? So that's over the course of 5 months. All right, a beautiful deal. We have 2 different sizes here. We have 5 left in the square shape, and we have 11 left in the round, okay? And this one is considered low stock, like I mentioned earlier, so just keep that in mind. All right. All All right, guys, thanks so much for being here. Please follow us on social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram. We're on TikTok. We're on YouTube. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, X, YouTube, and on TikTok. So if you want to say howdy, I'll be over there. Just post random updates about my life and stuff like that. So that's cool. But yeah, we're always trying to get you to be involved because you are the reason we're here. You're our family members. And I was saying earlier on the show when we were broadcasting live from Gemfest that I think I've been in the business, but we've been so the cameras literally turned on and they never stopped rolling because we don't even have commercial breaks. We just have IDs that air in between hosts. So that's crazy. It really is. Okay. And I think that that's one of those situations in which you're going to be really, really glad. I think it's just one of those situations you're going to be glad to know about, to know that you have something that is coming from a place that really cares and that knows their stuff. I don't know, something special about that. There's also something special about what you see here on your screen. I mean, take a look at this. I'm gonna measure this real quick. It's a pear cut free size. It's going to be a 3-carat piece with the certification and the appraisal. This was done in 2026 May, so you're good. You don't have to get it reappraised right now. It says estimated retail value. It's going to be $6,000. Your estimated retail value today, as of July 17th, 2026, that's actually going to be $17,000. So this is going to be more expensive than you might imagine. Now, it's a quad A variety, okay? And the thing is that we have something that's impressive. We have something that is, recalling those tropical waters. We have something that's a graceful sophistication, something that's an elongated pear shape, which is really nice. The precision faceting is going to call attention here. You have a slight dome underneath. Almost looks like a raindrop. Really, really beautiful. The color is going to appear to shift a little bit between blue and green, which is nice, Maybe I think I might see some champagne in there too. I don't know. Maybe you guys let me know. I think I see it in there. But I reckon that whatever color you end up wearing this with, it's going to showcase more of those colors. So it's pretty cool. Every angle is going to reveal new depth. Every angle is going to reveal a lot of dimension, and you have something that's going to sit in. Oopsies, let me see. Okay, this is going to sit in at 2 centimeters in the height. It's wild. Okay, so I love this quad A quality. It's going to represent that exceptional material. You have tourmaline that is one of the most colorful, gemstones ever. Like I said earlier in the show at Live from Gemfest, tourmaline is just it has like the most color opportunities. Like diamonds can come in different colors, sapphires can come in different colors, zircons can come in different colors. Like, that's the world of the gemstones. But the thing is with tourmaline, it's actually the gemstone that has the most color opportunities. So it's not playing around here. It's really getting in on a really good deal. And because you have the Pyrenees Lagoon tourmaline is going to be very, very highly collectible. You have something that shapes naturally on the finger. You have something that is a bold and elegant design, very sophisticated, a wonderful alternative, especially to maybe if you want aquamarine, you haven't had a chance to own aquamarine, this could be a wonderful step up there. But yeah, I mean, it's elegant, it's proportionate. You have something that is gorgeous. It's a one-of-a-kind piece. So I can only imagine what you turn this into. Get to make them really unique, beautiful earrings, Turn this into a bracelet, a pendant, a ring. I mean, this is a graceful design. It is a very elegant. It just holds its own, It could be an heirloom quality piece as well. And is a true celebration of nature's artistry. I'm telling you, regrowth, renewal, and just a lot of good stuff. Okay, so I'm excited about that. And you should be too. About a $17,000 value, but you're gonna get it for 86% off. And that's gonna be $2,400 range. And that's great. So off the bat, that's great. But once you incorporate the budget pay, it's actually $480 over the course of 5 months. And once you use the Live 25 promo code, it's actually going to be $359.99 over the course of 5 months. So yeah, really, really good stuff. And that just really excites me. You know, it should excite you too, guys. It really should. We don't have many of these in stock. We only have 36 left. It sounds like a lot because it is actually more in quantity than all of our other pieces except for one that's coming up. But yeah, it's a wonderful, wonderful gemstone. So again, budget pay and the promo code, that's going to be $359.99 over the course of 5 months. So you should add this to your cart, okay? Completely, check out. It's going to be easy to do, especially because you don't want to have to miss out on this. We do this thing called cart sweeping, okay? Cart sweeping. And the way it works is that you have this in your cart for too long, we're going to be like, you know what? Like, we need to give someone else a chance to buy it if you're not going to buy it. And so we sweep the carts. So I don't want you to miss out on this deal because of cart sweeping, because maybe you took a little bit longer to decide on it, You can always return it. You can always get it and then just return it. We have a 30-day inspection period. And that's the beauty about, being at Shop LC. Of course, like I said, unless it's a clearance item, that's not, necessarily going to do the trick. But you really have something beautiful, and that's really wonderful. A 3-carat piece here, guys, 2 centimeters in the height and about half a centimeter in the width. Okay, so yeah, definitely a beauty. Probably if you order this today, you'll get it the 18th, the 19th, the 20th, around there. $17,000 retail. But you're getting it for 86% off, and that means $2,399.99. So use the Live 25 promo code, use the budget pay, and that's going to be $359.99 over the course of 5 months. So yeah, love it. 36 left, guys. That's it. Okay, and again, certified and appraised, so pretty good start there. Okay. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and move on now. Thank you again so much for hanging out with us. We love you. We appreciate you. And we're just really glad that you're here with us, honestly. So if you have any questions, call your personal shopper number, 888-835-2237, or go ahead and give us a call. Okay. Okay, so this next piece is going to be your Montebello Indicolite. Now, I'm going to tell you that this actually has the ability to conduct electricity. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm not going to start a fire here, don't worry, but I want to show you the gemstone after I show you the certification and appraisal. This was done in April of this year, so you're good to go. It certifies that this is a cushion, shape, and cutting style, 4 carats, a vivid color grade, excellent cut grade, and eye clean clarity grade. So straight from New York City, really special. Let me show you what this looks like. It's going to be about 1.5 centimeters in the height. It looks like we only have 4 of these. It is certified and appraised, obviously AAA grade, which is what we have on the whole show, which is really amazing. But it's only 4 carats. Okay, that's it. Only 4 carats. But I say that's it because I think it's going to be a good size for any type of jewelry, and I say that's it because it's like sarcasm, like, oh, I only have $1 million left. Actually, I saw this reel on Instagram of some supermodel, and she was saying, I grew up in a really modest environment at home. Like, she said I didn't even have a Louis Vuitton until I was 15, and everyone was laughing, like, what? Like that, like, you have everything, what are you talking about? So it kind of reminds me of this, it's like, oh, it's only 4 carats. Like, what are you talking about? 4 carats is crazy good, you know? So it's really, really awesome. I'm proud of that. I'm proud of the work that we do here at Shop LC. So about a $25,000 ring. Yep, you did not hear me wrong. You heard me right. $25,000 ring. We're gifting it to you for 89% off. That's going to be $2,669.99. If you use the budget pay, that's actually going to fall to be $540, and that's over the course of 5 months. And if you do use the budget pay, then that's going to be $400, or the Live 25 promo code on top of that, then that's going to be $400.49. Okay. It looks like we have maybe only 4 of these left, so it's very interesting. It's going to sit at just above a centimeter in the height, and then just about maybe a half a centimeter in the width. Okay. And let me see here. Okay. I think because this is that cushion, excuse me. I think that because this is a cushion-free size, you're going to have something that has clean geometry. You're going to have something that's a beautiful indigo light color. You're going to have something that has the trimmed corners that, slightly trimmed corners there that, I don't know, shows off. It's different. The brilliant facets here are going to give you that lively sparkle that you fall in love with. You have deep ocean hues. You have something that is, I would say, very naturally highly sought after because everyone loves blues, you know. And the thing is also that indigo light is going to be, how do I describe this? It's like, it's one of the rarest of the tourmaline colors, you know. It's not something that you see very often, so that matters. So a quad A quality, premium color, I'm telling you, okay? And that's awesome. So yeah, get in on it while you can. This is a beautiful blend of elegance. This is a beautiful broad face-up appearance. This is your fine transparency. This is a beautiful luxurious ring. This is something that holds true no matter what. And this is something that really, really is going to be a sophisticated, radiant style. Okay, so get in on this. I'm telling you, nature also did spend millions of dollars here on this, so that's great. And millions of years on this, so that's great. Again, the authenticity here. It's an unforgettable gemstone. Okay, it is. It's definitely luxury that you can see from all across the room, and that's pretty special. Now, the other thing that I have noticed about a piece like this is not just the fact that it has that, you know, really impressive, carat weight, and then also just almost like an unfair price point, you know, in the real world, but something that tells you that you're going to have almost like a teal and emerald color, like as if a teal and emerald color gemstone had babies. You know, it's like a really beautiful blend inside of one of those crystals, and it really is going to be, again, resembling, I guess, like the tropical waters. And I don't know, I'm reminded of a lot of scenes in Disney movies where I kind of noticed that, you know. It's going to have pretty good depth. It's going to have pretty good, I think, clean reflections is something you'll notice as well. Some really good clean reflections. And you're going to have something that's, you know, professionally appraised. So it's really great. Yeah, and that's awesome. So I love that. Exceptional piece. Tourmaline can be used as an October birthstone, so maybe that's, you know, something you want to keep an eye out for. But overall, you are going to be getting something that is a blue variety of the tourmaline. So if you do already love tourmalines, and this is going to be a blue variety of that, okay? So it's going to be, again, the same part of the family. But it is gorgeous. It's highly regarded by collectors. I mean, I can picture wearing this in so many different ways. And the truth is, guys, that this is great for gentlemen and ladies, especially with the rich saturation, especially with the striking kind of color format, and especially with kind of like every one of those facets acting like a tiny teensy little mirror there that really shows forth. Okay, so this is a wonderful cut, absolutely. And it really is going to be a breathtaking pendant. I could see that with maybe like a gorgeous halo of like, I don't know, gold or something. I really think that would be a gorgeous look. It would look stunning in platinum. Or maybe white gold. Oh my gosh, it would look amazing like that. So let your noggin kind of run wild. Let us know what you want it to be, and we'll do our very best to create that vision and make it come to life, okay? Because this is truly a very unique gemstone. It's truly something that I think should be appreciated. You know, it really, really is. And all the colors are going to flood to the gemstone. So, yeah. Let's see here. Okay. This is going to be... another thing I guess I want to say is this is... like, a lot of people worry about getting this gemstone because it's very scarce. But because you're going to have something that really sets it apart, then that's going to be awesome. It's a very, very unforgettable. Okay? And that's great. So tap the top of your screen and enjoy this piece, guys. Awesome. Okay. We're going to go ahead and move on now to excuse me, your vivid tanzanite. So this is actually going to be in your pear-shaped tanzanite, which is pretty cool. Okay, so I'm excited about this. Let's see. I would say that you're going to be getting here not just the actual tanzanite, but you're going to be getting something that kind of has a unique elegance about it, which is awesome. And then you're also going to be getting something that has the wonderful facets. This is going to say it was actually appraised and certified in January, so that's great. And then the other thing is, let me see. It kind of resembles like a drop from the midnight sky or a drop from the ocean, the depths of the ocean. I mean, 4 carats is pretty dramatic in the best possible way. Again, a quad A opportunity. You have luxurious presence here. The rich royal blue is definitely going to capture attention. This is a really gorgeous pointed tip, okay? Our very own host, Steve Cardone, likes to point the tip down, and some like to point it up. It's up to you, right? But the rounded base there at the bottom in this photo, that's going to be a really luxurious silhouette. So yeah, you have a lot of brilliance. Yeah, you have a lot of movement. This is a cobalt kind of blend with a cobalt blend with violet, you know, and that's awesome. So I'm excited about that. This is definitely a hallmark of your premium tanzanite. And yeah, I mean, there's just a lot to love here. Here, like I said, you're going to get those flashes of the red, the violet, the blue, maybe again, those subtle burgundy flashes. It is a stunning solitaire ring, and it is breathtaking. I'm telling you, you get this on your neck, whoo, baby. Okay, so a lot to love, a very dramatic color opportunity. And the thing is also that you're going to have I mean, if you put this in with the crown, that's going to be great. I mean, every facet, like I said, is going to act like a tiny, teeny little mirror. And that's something special. I guess it's more of a graceful kind of opportunity. And that stands out. That stands out especially because of that pleochroic nature. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely going to maximize that gemstone's growth, that gemstone's opportunity. This is a piece that formed over millions of years ago, before you were born, before I was born, and there's something really special about that, okay? The way that the earth designed this. On this or bought this, she's a verified buyer by Shop LC, and she says this stands alone. She says, I have no idea what it's going to be gorgeous. She's so excited to get my creative juices flowing. You know, she actually makes a really good point. I always like to say the hard part is finding a tanzanite like this with these qualities and characteristics. The easy part is deciding what you want to do with it later. She can decide later if she wants this to be a pendant or a pair of earrings, or get 2 for earrings, or wear this on your bracelet or your ring. I mean, that's the easy part. The hard part is locking down a stone like this. Why? Because it only comes from one place on the entire earth. Think about that, right? Why? Because it's quad A variety. Why? Because it's 4 carats. Why? Because you have something that's certified and appraised. All the puzzle pieces come together to fit really, really, really nicely. And I think that I think that's something super, super special. Okay, so get in on this while you can. You have something that is not just breathtaking, but a real beautiful masterpiece, to be honest. And that's part of the beauty, guys. It really, really is. So I'm excited. Let me see. I'm excited. If you wanted to just keep this in the case, you definitely could. The pear cut is really, really going to naturally direct your eye toward the gemstones, really kind of violet hues, which is beautiful. And then those facets are going to really help to amplify that velvety depth that you notice in the gemstone. Okay, so I think that's pretty cool. I just had a random thought. DJ, I know this is a weird question, but do you know what color Lauren's eyes are? Are they green or blue?
Whose eyes?
Lauren. I don't know.
I think they're green.
Green. Oh, okay. Because I just had a random thought. I was like, you know, if Lauren got these and made them earrings, she would look so pretty in these. I just couldn't remember if she had green eyes or blue. But yeah, I mean, your tanzanite's going to look incredible no matter what way you choose to wear it. And I think that's awesome. Okay. So that's really, really beautiful. Shout out to Lauren. She's my best friend here at Shop LC. And then DJ is my guy best friend. But you have just really beautiful pieces that all of us could admire. I'm sure DJ could turn this into something beautiful too. I mean, this is for everybody. It's not just blue. It's not just blue. It is a tapestry of like kind of like a mix of sapphire, a mix of violet, a mix of indigo. It is a full-on tapestry, okay? I actually learned about the concept of a tapestry from the Bible. Just all the threads coming together in your life to create a full blanket of your life. And I thought that was like so beautiful. I learned it from the book of David. So when I look at a gemstone like this, I kind of think about it the same way. I think that it's a beautiful tapestry, you know, and that's really gorgeous. It just has a lot of that deepening hue in there, okay? And I don't know, that's really elegant, really, really quickly. I mean, wow, okay? And by the way, this is not washed out. It's a top grade, top tier, top quality item. Quad A, okay? So this is exceptional. Definitely a wonderful appearance. Definitely something that, you know, like it almost looks like you're looking in the midnight water, right? Not like a daytime beach or a daytime pool, but at the midnight water. And you have something that really, really holds its own, okay? It really, really does. This is remarkable visual depth. This is definitely something that, like, that depth is something that collectors, they're going to look at that first. They're going to look at the hue, obviously. Then they're going to look at the depth, okay? And that's awesome. And usually larger tanzanites like this, it's called vivid for a reason. It's 4 carats. Usually the larger tanzanites are going to have a lot of that craftsmanship, okay? So it really is a true one-of-a-kind gemstone. And you can definitely build an entire wardrobe out of this. You really can. There's a lot of opportunity there. It doesn't just sparkle. I mean, it is a true visual experience, okay? So get in on this while you can. While you can. A $16,000 value, okay? And according to our figures, we find that the retail value could go as high as maybe $20,000 or so. Well, for this type of cut, clarity, grade, all that stuff, obviously it could be way more expensive in the real world, depending, right? But we're going to give it to you for 85% off, okay? 85% off is $2,399.99. Use the Live 25 promo code, use the budget pay, that's $359.99, and that's over the course of 5 months. By the way, you read the Bible, it's important to you like it is to me, then you'll know blue is actually a symbol of heaven in the Bible. Blue is actually going to be from the scriptures, which is really cool. I think it's in the book of Exodus. You can verify that. Blue also is going to have a lot of like kings and queens will have tassels made of blue, you know, and that's going to kind of symbolize that royalty. And even when we look in the Bible at the 10 Commandments, you're going to have gold kind of instructed to, you know, I guess worn by a lot of the richer Israelites, I guess I'll say. And it's pretty cool. And actually, God even commanded some of the Israelites to wear blue. So having a vivid tassel like this does not just take you back to culture and history. It takes you back to the biblical presence of what this means. Okay? This means a fabulous $16,000 minimum, but you're getting it for $2,399.99. Use the budget pay and the promo code, and you're getting this for $359.99. Okay, so tap the top of your screen if you're interested in this piece. It is a phenomenal one, absolutely. And we're going to go ahead and move on with the show. Don't forget, we have 15 left here of the pear shapes, that one. And then we have about 42 left of the oval. Okay? All right. All right. Good stuff, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. We love you. We're so glad that you're here. It is Gem Fest. We are partying it up. That was kind of a hard word to say. Partying. Partying it up. We've been having fun for a long time. For a long time here. I was on broadcast last night with the fabulous Miss Becky Booker, and now, and DJ and I did the live streams live from Gem Fest. That was so fun. And now we have this loose gemstone show, which is really awesome. Okay, so thanks for being here with us. It means the world. It really does, because we have gemstones from around the world. Okay, and that's awesome. So the next piece we're going to show you is blue, but it's not a tanzanite blue. Instead, it's going to be more of an aquamarine blue, because it's your Santa Maria aquamarine. So let me tell you about this. It's obviously quad A. It is certified and appraised. This is going to sit in at about 1.5 centimeters in the height. And it really has a gorgeous elegance about it. Okay, so I'm excited that we're able to bring you something like this. It is 6 carats. It is 6 carats on this gemstone, which is very, very impressive. And you're going to be looking at something that is going to fall at about $27,000. $27,000 minimum anywhere else, marketplace value. It is, again, breathtaking. The color literally resembles light passing through the tropical waters. It reminds me of like the beautiful blues that dolphins swim in. You know, there's something special about it. Bright ocean blue colors traveling evenly across the gemstones, an elongated, graceful touch. You have crisp flashes from edge to edge. You have something that is luminous. You have something that is filled with light in every single way. This is gorgeous, and this is a generous surface area. It really is. You have something of a blue that feels so vivid. You have something of a blue that feels like it's not inky. You know, it's not inky. It's not faint. It's not a double A, single A. It is a quad A aquamarine. It's straight up from the Caribbean Ocean, straight up from the Bahamas as far as the color, right? That's the way I picture it. So yeah, the oval shape is going to be elongating, whether it's on the neckline or the wrist or the ring or the finger, whatever the case is. You have balanced symmetry. You have a classic solitaire design here. And you have something that is a cool, very aquatic color. Something that feels very refreshing. Very, very refreshing. Now, because you have the broad, excuse me, because you have the broad facets here, this is going to have a polished window, okay? A polished window of kind of looking into this gemstone. Now, I will say the aquamarine is going to be the same mineral family that you would get your emerald, your morganite. So if you are a fan of emeralds and morganites, those kind of gemstones, then this is going to be kind of like a cousin to those gemstones, which is very cool. And I mean, this could be your dramatic cocktail presence ring. I mean, this could be anything. This could be something that feels weightless. You know, it could be something that really is like a lagoon of water. It reminds me of Peter Pan and the mermaids, kind of the way they were just floating on the lagoon rocks. And in that one scene when Captain Hook, I forgot what he did, but he was getting rid of some of his team members. Oh my gosh. And then the next scene was the mermaids on the lagoon. And I always thought, like, you know what? That is such a beautiful water, like the scenery. It always stayed with me. That's what I think of when I see this aquamarine. Aqua, or it could have a Latin origin. Aqua means water. Marine comes from marina, meaning of the sea. So it literally like translates to water of the sea, which is kind of redundant, but hey, you understand what it is, right? You have something super clean, something super calm, something sophisticated, a visual impression, and yeah, it's just one of those pieces that you love to have, right? So I'm excited about this. It really is going to be that visual impact, and yeah, I mean, just a lot of presence, a lot of clarity. It's an unmistakable piece, okay? Look, the thing is that we only have one left. That is it. And that's pretty tough when everyone's going to want a piece of this. Okay, but we can't just slice it up and give it to everyone. I mean, this is a full spectrum. This is a 6-carat piece altogether. So to have this sitting in at $27,000 baseline and we're giving it to you for 79% off is incredible. That means $5,749.99. Use the Live 25 promo code, use the budget pay. That's $862.49 over the course of 5 months. And you're going to have something that softens, okay? Elongated proportions, something with visual heaviness, something with a very clean appearance. Yeah, something that truly falls into that gorgeous category of blues. And there's a full spectrum of blues, obviously, that you can fall into that category with. But 6 carats here is super impressive. I'm telling you, this is a very refined appearance. Keep it in the case. Take it out the case, design something special with this. It's up to you. It's up to you, okay? But this is definitely one of those beauties, kind of like that visual anchor in the entire jewelry collection. I mean, this is super impressive. And I mean, you could put this in a sleek bezel. You could put this in some prongs. I mean, this is a vintage filigree, honestly. Like, I could picture it. Vintage filigree all the way around, the halo effect. Some broad shoulders. I mean, you got something delivering that noticeable color, but again, without the darkness, you know? So it's a very highly sought after gemstone, I'm telling you. The focal point is just becoming the stone. It's not the settings. It's not the metalwork. It's the stone. Those other things just enhance the stone. The focal point's going to be the stone here, okay? This is a beautiful combination. Great clarity, great size, great saturation of blue, great facets, great light return. I mean, great everything, right? A commanding presence. It is one of those major collector stones. I promise you. That's why it's valued at a minimum of $27,000. But like I said, Shop LC is going to give you great deals all the time, but we only have one of these left. So who's going to get it? Instead of $27,000 minimum range, we're gifting it to you for 79% off. That's going to fall to be $5,749.99. So if you use the Live 25 promo code in conjunction with the budget pay, then you're actually looking at $1,150 over the course of 5 months. Okay? Actually, no, sorry. That's before the budget pay and the promo code. But once you put those two together, then you're going to look at $862.49. I repeat, $862.49. That's over the course of 5 months. No interest on your budget pay. No credit cards on your budget pay. You have no need to get this approved on your budget pay. And something really special. Okay, so tap the top of your screen if you're interested. Only one left. If we had more, I would tell you. But once this baby's gone, I truly do not know if we'll get these back in stock. It's kind of just one of those limited appeals, to be honest. So again, Live 25, LIVE 25. Okay. All right, guys, we're going to have another great gemstone coming up. Remember, this is extremely low stock. I mean, once it's gone, it's gone. The next piece that we're going to have to show you is actually going to be another blue. It kind of is like the same color of blue, I guess I would say, but it's not the same gemstone. Okay, let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay. Wow. So, actually, straight away, I'm actually interested in this certification and appraisal card because it was done in May of this year, and it actually says that you're looking at about a $15,700 retail replacement value, and that's pretty awesome. So this color also, like the aquamarine, I think would exhibit some tranquil blue hues. Okay. Wow. This is gonna sit at about 1/2 centimeter in the height. Okay. This is also going to deliver a fabulous presence. Hold on, let me fix the box. Okay. A fabulous presence. This one, for some reason, is going to have a slightly larger box, which is just really beautiful. And let me see something. Oh, hold on, I got it. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, I did something rebellious. I took the gemstone out. Look at this. This is a beautiful oval free size. This is electric aqua flashes. This is $15,000 and beyond in a single gemstone. Look at that. That is amazing. The oval cut is smooth. The oval cut is elongating. The oval cut's going to give you more of the beauty of the green and the blue coming together. You have something that is tremendous visual energy. This is the kind of stone where I say, heck, it looks like it glows in the dark. I know it doesn't, but it looks like that in a compact size, half a carat. But think about that. Quad A, half a carat, certified and appraised. This baby has some major value. Okay, so this is beautiful. It really is going to be a luminous appearance. Definitely has gorgeous coloration. You have something that's a rapid sparkle power. I close it on into the box again, and you're going to notice how it looks against that gorgeous cream background. Okay, and that outline is going to create kind of a little bit of a visible surface area. So I do encourage you to kind of see how you're going to want to wear this, so we can again help you create it. But the glow, it's almost like an illuminating aspect. It really is. Yeah, and I think there's something really special about that. Now we have 15 left in your oval shape, and we have 8 left in your pear shape. So just keep that in mind. But half a carat is going to deliver a lot of presents. Do not be thrown off. Do not be thrown off by half a carat here. Okay? Do not be thrown off by half a carat. This is a beautiful, beautiful opportunity for something that stands out, for something that has a lot of glory, and for something that, you know, kind of resembles like the Caribbean water. I mean, I don't even know, like, I think maybe out of all the waters, I think maybe it would resemble the Caribbean water the most, I think. Here, gorgeous shipping. So if you have a piece over $50, we're going to give you that free shipping. So here, check. You have 30-day easy money back guarantees on your items unless they're clearance. So here, check. You can return it if you need to. And here, you are going to get it delivered possibly the 21st through the 30th if you did choose to order it right now. Those smaller facets around the perimeter are going to create a really nice frame, and this is going to be a very fresh, a very vibrant feel. Okay, there's a lot to appreciate here. I perceive this maybe being set in like a bezel or something, especially because Pata tourmaline is, I mean, it's one of the most recognized collector colors in modern gemology. It's just the way it works. Excuse me. So yeah, I mean, it's just really, truly beautiful. And I think the oval cut is also going to be a pretty nice balance, because, I mean, like, think about it, right? You don't want something overly ornate. You don't want something overly distracting, maybe too many facets, too few facets. You want something that kind of just sits right in the middle. And so there is a really nice elegance about that, okay? So a wonderful designer appeal, something that's noticeable. Something that really, I don't know, it's a wonderful glowing pool, you know, and I think that's pretty awesome. But its rarity, its distinctiveness, it's, I don't know, I think it's the kind of gemstone that I think people would recognize. You know, they'll probably be like, wait a minute, let me see that. And then they're gonna be like, you got an aquamarine? And you're gonna be able to say, yeah, in fact I do, thank you very much. And even though it is a tiny gemstone, it is tiny but mighty. Excuse me. tiny but mighty, okay? So, exceptionally bold and an unforgettable kind of tropical experience. $15,000 minimum. We're giving it to you for 68% off. That means $3,449.99. Use the budget pay. That's all of a sudden $690 over the course of 5 months. Use the promo code. That's $517.49 over the course of 5 months. We have 15 left in your size. Oh, sorry. We have 15 left in your oval. And we only have 8 left in your pair. Okay? So get in on it now. Get in on it now. Okay? If you have any questions, call your personal shopper number or comment down below and we'll help you out. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and move on to our finale item. Isaac. Isaac, welcome. Welcome, Isaac. Hello. Yes, Isaac, I am sick. Isaac, you have no idea, my friend. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness. Like, yes, last night I was on the broadcast with Becky Booker. She's beautiful inside and out. Love working with her. But, yeah, I had to step off the... I was going to say, step out of the court, but this is not sports. I had to step off the stage for a little bit, twice, but it's okay. She handled, how did they say they held down the fort, or held down the fort. She held down the fort. It was great. But yeah, I struggled through it a little bit. And then earlier, Isaac, you missed it. We were actually live from Jet Fest. Actually, I don't know, Isaac, if you can go back and just look. You don't have to watch the whole thing, but if you can maybe just go back and look at, look at the live stream from 10 a.m. today, then you'll see that we were live streaming from Gem Fest, and it was so cool. We had like people walking behind us and stuff, so I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, so that's that. Also, the other thing I was going to say, Isaac, is that yes, like I said, I had a fever yesterday. I had a fever this morning. Oh, and Isaac, you know my best friend Lauren. Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, we were laughing. we were laughing, me and Lauren, about Miss Patty telling us about the moon story, about her family. We were just laughing so hard. And she's like, she told you that? And I said, yes. I said, you don't understand. Miss Patty messages me a lot, and she probably messages me more than you. And I said, I feel bad. I need to message her and Isaac back. And then she was laughing. She was just laughing so hard. But Isaac, actually, Lauren's a little bit sick too. So I hope that she feels better too. I don't know if her voice is gone. My voice was doing good until a little bit earlier. So I don't know. God bless you, Danielle. Thank you, Isaac. God bless you too, my friend. Sending prayers. Oh, thank you so much, Isaac. I really appreciate the prayers. We really, really do. Thank you so much. Prayers for you too. Prayers for you too all the time. I care about you, care about Miss Patty, care about everybody. So thank you very much. You made my day when you messaged me. Isaac, I'm telling you, I was just telling John and DJ today, I was like, man, I need to respond to comments, or not comments, messages. I have not responded to anybody. And so I'm grateful that you always support me, and I really appreciate you. And I always send you lots of love with Miss Patty. So thank you so much, Isaac. You always make my day as well, okay? You had a stripes outfit? Yes! Yeah, I had the stripes outfit, and yeah, it was just cool because Jet Fest was happening behind us. It was just kind of funny. I was at the doctor, and wrote you at Gem Fest. Oh, you know what, Isaac? I actually did not see that comment. You know how sometimes, Isaac, the system gets a little bit wonky. I did not see any comments. I'm so sorry. I would have. You always know. You always know. If I don't say anything, that's because I didn't see it. Because I will never ignore you. I will never ignore you. So yeah. But I hope everything went well at the doctor. I'm also sending prayers for you. So hopefully that's good. I took some cough drop pills. I've been switching in and out of the Tylenol. My voice was fine until after the Gem Fest live stream. During that, I was like, I wasn't good. And I'm going to work tomorrow too. I think in the morning and the afternoon. Anyway, most of my comments were just tagging you in contests. Thank you. I just said hello, couldn't say. Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate that though, so no worries. Thank you so much, Isaac. It's so funny that you messaged. I was literally just talking about you and Miss Patty earlier to John. I was like, I need a reply. I have to go back in 3 months. Okay, Okay. Isaac, I don't know if I told you I have a colonoscopy in October. I get them every year because of, my stuff. My dad had his endoscopy last week. And then I know you had other things going on. So, yeah, thinking about your friend. 3 months, that's good. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Hopefully everything goes well. Call tomorrow, you'll write your note. Isaac says that I am not to go to work today. He says that I can stay at home watching Hannah Montana all day. All right, Isaac, thanks so much for being here. Guys, take a look at your screen. This is our finale item, okay? This is a 12 by 10 millimeter minimum size. A quad A Palmaris pink morganite, okay? It's a 5-carat piece, which is exceptional, oh my gosh. And I don't care if the Pink Panther is a pink diamond. I will always call a pink gemstone that's big a Pink Panther. This is going to have your certification and appraisal, about $6,000 retail replacement. But retail value, think higher, okay? Retail value, not $6,000, not $7,000, not $8,000, not $9,000, not $10,000, not $11,000, not $12,000, not $13,000, not $14,000, not $15,000, not $16,000, not $17,000, not $18,000, not $19,000, $20,000. You were wondering when I was going to stop, right, DJ?
Yeah.
That is so funny. And DJ's like, what is wrong with her? When is she going to just get to the point? But $20,000 retail, guys. Look, I had to make it a dramatic moment. Did I achieve, DJ? Did I make it dramatic?
A little bit.
Okay, cool. I'm sorry, guys. I had to make it a dramatic moment. I mean, this is a $20,000 loose gemstone, okay? So 5 carats. This is going to sit in at I would say just slightly above the 1 carat mark in the height. And then for the width, slightly under 1. Oh my gosh, why did I say carat? I meant centimeter. A bop on the head, Danielle. That was a big boo-boo. And it's a pink morganite, obviously, right? So you have 87% off the retail value. That's going to be $2,699.99. If you do the budget pay, that's $540 over the course of 5 months. And if you do the promo code, that's $404. And 99 cents over the course of 5 months, okay? So get it today. You'll probably get it delivered. Order it today. You'll probably get it delivered 21st or 3 days after that. The octagonal presence is beautiful. You have something with long step facets that really look very rose-ish, blushish. You have delicate orchid kind of tones. A 12 by 10 millimeter size is very impressive. And it's just a really great kind of showcase of color, soft pink could look great with gold, could look great with rhodium. I mean, just so many options. Morganite is always going to have a really beautiful transparency, which is really cool. And I mean, yeah, you're getting something super awesome. Very seamless, maybe a chromatic kind of impression. That would be beautiful as well. But I mean, truly, you can wear this in any single way. I mean, this is going to have so much core. You're going to have a table facet right there. And this is truly one of those pieces that you're just excited about, okay? Man, you can even make this into kind of an antique experience, and that would be great. So beautiful, substantial, symmetrical, luminous, unmistakable, I mean, undeniable presence, guys. Okay, so get this, $404.99 over the course of 5 months. We only have 18 of these less than 20. Sorry, 18 of these. Wait, hold on. Let me start that sentence over. 18 of these left, less than 20. Okay, I don't know why my brain kind of messed that up. But it's a great piece. Tap the top of your screen. We'll get you some more info. All right, Isaac says, you look beautiful, but sound awful. That's so funny. Isaac, I will take that as a compliment. Thank you. That is hilarious. I'm going to screenshot that, Isaac. Every once in a while, I screenshot your comments because they're funny. Let's see. Tell them you want to model tomorrow and let someone else talk. That is hilarious. DJ, have you seen those videos online, DJ, where like there's someone here like eating, but they put their hands behind their back and then someone's out like putting their arms in front, pretending it's their arms to eat?
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
Okay, so basically by Isaac's comment, I think you and I should do that tomorrow, DJ. But the point is that I'll do the modeling and then you'll do the talking, okay? Yes?
Sure. Are you going to do these?
No. This is it's a whole, actually, John, I will have to tell you what we were talking about. It's funny. Later. John walked in. So really good, okay? Isaac says, I tried to stay awake and fell asleep 40 minutes before your show. Oh, no, it's okay, Isaac. There's never any worries. Don't worry about that. Yeah, no worries about that. All good. I know that you're tired, and plus you're in a different time zone. So, yeah, all good. Okay, guys, don't forget your purchase feeds. If you did make a purchase here, you're going to help us to deliver one meal to one child, and every meal counts. That's how we got up to 60 meal. And also, Gem Fest is happening today and tomorrow. Hopefully, you guys can come on over. That's awesome. And then don't forget that Live 25 promo code. By the way, Isaac, I was actually, I just thought of something I needed to tell you. An update. Isaac, I was telling DJ earlier, and actually DJ's the first to know. I haven't even told my family or anything. I haven't told my friends, nobody. DJ's the first to know. DJ, do you feel honored?
I do.
Okay, great. Isaac, you're the second person to know. I hired a personal trainer. I hired a personal trainer. I'm so excited. So he's going to help me get ready for more 10Ks. So I'm excited about that. So Isaac, get ready to rumble. I'm going to be doing a lot more 10Ks, my friend. Yep. Especially because, I think that I did this because I felt inferior to DJ. Because apparently he runs very fast. And I never knew this about him. And there are lots of things that I'm learning about him that I just never knew. And yeah, I don't want DJ running faster than me. That's embarrassing. So I'm going to train and I'm going to learn to run faster than him. And sorry, DJ, you're just going to have to accept that. Cool.
That won't happen.
The little faith that he has. Wow. And I call him my best friend here in addition to Lauren. Okay then. All right, guys, just kidding. Have an awesome day. Feel better soon. Oh, thank you, Isaac. I appreciate that. You should have hired me. I used to be a personal. That's so cool. I didn't know that. That's awesome, Isaac. Very cool. Yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. I signed up for a 6-month membership. Oh my gosh. So there's no getting out of it now, Isaac. I mean, I kind of got to do it. So I think we're going to start Monday. But yeah, I told him I want to learn how to do a pull-up. And then I also want to learn how to be better at my 10Ks and like have faster times, As you know, I haven't done one in a bit because of my dad and then me and everything going on. But I will do another one soon. So I'm excited about that. All right, guys, don't forget shoplc.com is our digital headquarters. We have loose gemstones, as you know, from this show. We'll help you turn it into anything. And then we also have your clearance items, your dollar auctions. We have beauty products. We have home decor pieces. We have everything on there. Also follow us on Shop LC's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube pages. Join the Facebook VIP page if you haven't done so already because it's super fun. We have thousands of members on there. It doesn't cost anything to join, so don't worry about that. It's just nice to be able to have a good community to kind of shop around with and hang out with, So it's always going to be very fun. Also, tomorrow, I don't quite remember what time I'm going to be here tomorrow, but tomorrow I'm supposed to be here. I know it's in the morning and then the afternoon, so I know, Isaac, you're going to be working, but if by chance you want to drop by and say hello, no pressure, but if you do, I'll be here. Yeah, I forgot what times, but I'll be here twice tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, good stuff, guys. Overall, I will be back on your TV side on Monday. On Monday, I'll be with Cheryl Briggs at Benvenuto. It's going to be awesome. I'm learning so much about her as I work with her more, and I really love her a lot, and I love Becky, and I just really enjoy working with them. Also, Cheryl Els, I will be working with her soon, and we'll cover some Shungite pieces on our National 24/7 broadcast. I love Cheryl Els as well. She's really one of my mentors here. She's been really, really, really wonderful. And yeah, so I think everyone here I'm just learning from, and they're learning from me, and we're learning from each other, and it's great, and I think that's really special. So I'm just really grateful to be here, guys, and hopefully you guys get to tune in on Monday. And then I don't remember if I'm on the live streams or not on Sunday, but we'll see. But it's all good. Yeah, drink liquids. Okay, yeah, Isaac, actually I did drink I actually did drink some hot tea. It's so funny, Isaac, I've been here at Shop LC a little bit over a year, but I never ever have even touched anything in the lounge. Like none of the coffee, I mean, I don't drink coffee, but none of the coffee makers, none of the, like nothing. I don't get anything from the lounge. I did one time get like 3 bags of chips. But other than that, I don't do any of that stuff. So today, our producer Sarah was like, Danielle, you need to go make some green tea. And I was like, okay. So I went and I was like, how do you use this? Like, it was like so fancy, like all the buttons and stuff. Like, what? So I finally figured it out, and I made 2 cups of green tea that was hot. It was very soothing for the throat. I was like, oh my gosh. And then I came back a little bit better, more refreshed with Becky, so it was good. But all right, guys, I really appreciate you for hanging out. Isaac, thanks for tuning in to the earlier show at GemFest. I didn't know you were there. I'm so sorry. I would have responded, but I'll talk to you soon. Guys, I'm going to go get some rest. I'm going to stop talking, which is kind of hard for me. I'm very much a talker. But I'm gonna rest my voice so I can be here tomorrow. Special thanks to DJ. He was really amazing today at GemFest. I really appreciate him. And special thanks to you, Isaac, for always being there for me, just like Miss Patty is, and Lauren and everyone else. Okay, guys, remember we shine brighter together, so let's keep sparkling with purpose. And I know John's not watching, but also special thanks to John because he was very supportive of me today, and he even brought me a cough drop, so I appreciate him too, even though he's not watching.